Cherrywood Bed and Breakfast and Barn sits overlooking the valley in the midst of a working cherry orchard. With Mount Baker in view and rolling hillsides spanning for miles, it's the ideal spot to spend a weekend of wine tasting. Pepper Fuel is the owner of Cherrywood and has opened her home to guests from across the nation to share in good food, great wine, and most importantly, her love of horses.
We've been doing wine rides for 18 years, but the bed and breakfast and the wine rides together has been 5. We have 18 wineries within a 12-mile radius of the house. We've got beautiful fruit in the fall and the spring and summer for cherries.
Say, if you want to wear a helmet, I will furnish you a helmet.
After talking just a few minutes with Pepper, it's easy to see where her true passion lies, with the animals. Guests at Cherrywood can ride horseback through the orchards and vineyards, stopping at several wineries along their way.
We take everyone, we get nice, really gentle horses. We take them to as many wineries as their little butts can take them on. We get to taste great wine. We get to see wonderful scenery that you don't normally see unless you're on a horse.
After a long day of chaps and Chardonnay, you may actually want some food to go with all that wine. On our return, the table is set and ready for chow time. Pepper's Dutch oven dinners are down-home comfort food at its best. Paul Wilson is a wrangler providing the horses for the wine rides and a longtime friend of the Fuels.
Great hand, he's a good cowboy. He understands people, and he does cowboy poetry and sings for us, plays his guitar. It just kind of wraps up the whole package at the end of the ride.
Come on, let's get it on the air. We got to hear it everywhere. It's that good old country sound. Now come on, folks, and slap your knee. Bring old country sound here to me. Wanna hear that good old country sound. I wanna hear the guitars play, the banjos pick, and the people say. Wanna hear that good old country sound.
Now, shut-eye at Cherrywood isn't your run-of-the-mill bed and breakfast experience. From March through October, overnight guests can sleep in an authentic teepee, although these teepees aren't exactly what you'd think. Hardwood floors and warm beds made with luxurious linens make for a comfortable night's sleep under the stars. The inn also has some other fun options for bedtime.
We've got retro trailers that my daughter-in-law does, and she's kind of gutted the old 1950 trailers and made them her own little decorative type trailers.
There are also 2 rooms upstairs inside Cherrywood, one done in a playful Western theme and a classic Victorian getaway. Early the next day, as guests are making their way to the dining room, Pepper is wide awake with the coffee on, preparing the morning meal.
We do a large breakfast because if we do ride, we want it to hold over for a while. And we have things from crepes to Spanish frittatas to, just plain pancakes with strawberries on them, or, we do a variety of things. They just can let their hair down. They can come up in the morning. The first morning is kind of tight. The next morning they're in their pajamas. And we just love it. And by the time they leave, they're just, thank you. We've had a great time. Slept better than I have in years. It's just a totally let down for people. And I think then we've done our job.
So, if you're looking for an afternoon on horseback, good food, and great wine, or maybe just want to enjoy the spectacular view, plan a stay at Cherrywood in Zillah, Washington. But oh, be sure and leave the cherry cowboy boots alone. Those belong to Pepper.